the inside. Goes Charles Leclerc on Max Verstappen.
Yes! Let's go, come on, yes!
Charles Leclerc is going to win from pole again. No! Max Verstappen, who's going now for the lead of the race, and in a shower of sparks makes his way into turn one ahead of Charles Leclerc. Tried to get past Leclerc as he came out of the pits, had to wait a lap, but now can Leclerc with DRS get back at Verstappen? We're heading towards turn four. This has been a bit of a problem for these two in the past. No problem this time for Charles Leclerc. He's going for it again, Max Verstappen, and he's got a quarter of a car length in front. Now they come out of turn two, and he's got a couple of car lengths in front, Max Verstappen. That was so far back, but once again, Leclerc's got the DRS. This time he's got the inside line, forces Max a little bit wide, goes into turn four. Leclerc, for the second lap running, has retaken the lead. This is absolutely epic. Charles Leclerc is going to win from pole again and start the season off with celebrations for Ferrari.
And P1.
Let's go! Let's go, come on! That's exactly how we should start a season. Come on!
Ferrari, maybe, have called the bluff here and have forced Red Bull into an earlier stop than they wanted. And we've got a yellow flag because we've got a Williams into the barriers. So Perez pitting at the most unluckiest time that he could possibly pit has now gone from leader to third, and Charles Leclerc inherits the lead of the race by staying out. Let's see who comes out on top. Verstappen's got DRS. He's going to try and go around the outside of Charles Leclerc. He does. Max Verstappen takes the lead of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Now, Charles Leclerc is going to have DRS to try and fight it back. Do you remember when Verstappen did this twice in Bahrain and it didn't pay off? It might be a third time that Charles Leclerc has proven hanging back is better, but they're almost going wheel to wheel. Verstappen moves across and Charles Leclerc goes deep but holds on to the lead. Well, he's got DRS again, Verstappen. Can he stave off his natural instincts as they both lock up? Charles Leclerc goes through ahead. Is the patience going to pay off here? Because Verstappen has got DRS down the main straight. Charles Leclerc can't cover him off. Verstappen takes the lead. It's Max Verstappen that wins out. He takes victory in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and Charles Leclerc comes home in second place.
Obviously disappointed with the second place. I mean, we've been leading for the first part of, for a big part of the race, and then to lose the lead at the end is a shame.
And Max Verstappen is right on his tail, and they're going to go wheel to wheel into turn one here. Charles Leclerc has been leading this race. Verstappen fancies his chances. What a comfortable victory that was for the championship leader.
Yes! Let's go, come on, yes!
It's lights out and away we go for the sprint, and Charles Leclerc gets a very good start indeed. Verstappen's been caught napping. Leclerc takes the lead of the sprint. Verstappen goes round the outside into the chicane, stays on the track. Max Verstappen takes the lead, and it's ended with victory for Max Verstappen. Oh! And Charles Leclerc goes into the barrier at the Variante Alta. Now he's kept the car going. Charles Leclerc was chasing after Sergio Perez, but it has all gone horribly wrong for Ferrari in the closing stages of this race. Max Verstappen on the inside has got Charles Leclerc and has taken the lead. Well, the Bulls seem to have got into a bit of a gallop in the last few races. Ferrari need to fight back.
I think it's pretty clear what's going on, and hopefully we'll get better at it as quickly as possible.
Charles Leclerc has the lead from Verstappen.
That's a Ferrari going very slowly.
That's Charles Leclerc.
And that's Charles
Leclerc going very slowly.
No! 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 No, what happened? What happened? Lost power.
Well, I'm obviously disappointed as all the team is at the moment, but in those moments there's not much I can do apart from looking at the positives.
And Charles Leclerc has grabbed pole.
Come on! Training like crazy.
Sergio Perez, who pits from third place.
Those on Inters are absolutely flying.
So our race leader, Leclerc, pitting. Sainz then leads this race. Perez in second place, Leclerc third. Carlos Sainz is going to pit.
Stay out.
Why? What is doing?
Tire.
Charles Leclerc, who was leading this race comfortably, came in for intermediate tyres and has had to make a second pit stop. It's Perez in the Principality. He wins the Monaco Grand Prix.
No words. No words. Season is long, but we cannot do that.
It's lights out and away we go, and Charles Leclerc gets away well, as does Sergio Perez, and he's coming right at him now. As into turn one, Leclerc locks up, Perez goes into the lead. Oh no, and there we have a blowout coming down the straight, and that is Charles Leclerc, whose teammate is out of the race, and Leclerc has an engine failure.
Problem, engine.
We'll come back to you.
Done. No, that's done.
Boy, that's just changed the championship, Crofty.
Yeah.
Ferrari picking up penalties with engines. That will be the weight of Ferrari on top of Matteo Binotto's shoulders.
I don't really have the words, to be honest. I came straight from the car to here, and it's just a huge disappointment, and I just hope we can jump back from it and to be on top of those things.
It's a mixed up grid, to say the least. A wet qualifying with a dry race, and drivers like Charles Leclerc out of position because of power unit changes.
Neat little move there by Leclerc, who's having a much better end to this race than he had for the first 3 quarters, and he's now up into 5th place.
P5, good job.
I think we can be happy because we knew that we would have taken penalties with Charles, so starting from the back would have been a difficult overall weekend for us. Try to minimize, let me say, the disadvantage, but finally, if I look at the constructors, we even won few points.
It's Carlos Sainz out in front, down the inside. Charles Leclerc and Sergio Perez make contact. Sainz from Perez, then from Verstappen, then Leclerc, then comes Sergio Perez and Lewis Hamilton, and Lando Norris now going wheel to wheel with the Mercedes. Sainz into Brooklyn he goes. Leclerc tries to go around the outside of Max Verstappen and goes off the track in the process.
Sainz has been told that lap time is target is 32.9.
Yeah, but then do something, please. I'm not trying to influence my results. I can't go faster, guys.
Well, this is not good enough. I was walking the cars.
There we go. That's the way to do it.
And they've done it. We do have a safety car here at Silverstone because Esteban Ocon has stopped.
Yeah, we got a pit. We got double pit stop under the safety car to get some cheap pit stops to put the soft tyres on, presumably.
Stay out.
Yeah, copy.
So Sainz and Hamilton behind, they just pitted.
Wait, can we box or it's too late now?
It's too late now. So Sainz and Hamilton behind with new soft.
Copy. That's gonna be hard.
Will he get better traction off the corner? He's got the line then.
Oh, and off the track goes Charles Leclerc as Carlos Sainz retakes the lead. Perez is catching Charles Leclerc, he takes him towards the inside. Perez on the inside, Charles Leclerc gives him just enough space. Can Perez squeeze past? They're going wheel to wheel towards Vale now. Who's going to be last on the brakes? Leclerc has that inside line. Perez goes off the track, cuts the chicane. Off goes Leclerc, through goes Hamilton. Unbelievable stuff. They're going side by side, Leclerc and Hamilton through Cobs. Wow, what great drama, what great entertainment.
A big disappointment. On the other hand, it's great for Carlos. Obviously, it's a dream come true for him, I'm sure. But I cannot hide my disappointment too on my own race. It's frustrating.
Down the inside goes Charles Leclerc on Max Verstappen. Oh, and did that catch Max Verstappen napping a little bit? Because he certainly wasn't expecting Charles Leclerc to come down the inside. That was a brilliant move. And here's a warning for Max Verstappen. Charles Leclerc's about 2 car lengths behind you, but I think he knows it. I think he's seen it. And I don't think he really wants to fight this one. And look how easy it is for Charles Leclerc to get up to the back of that Red Bull. But Verstappen is forcing him the long way round at turn 3. So Leclerc goes for the old switcheroo, forces Verstappen to go a bit wide on the exit, and then he is through on the inside.
And P1!
Yes, sir! Yes! Oh, yes, come on! Oh my God!
Charles Leclerc, your race winner. What a race. So much happened, so much to talk about. Charles Leclerc is out of the race, and for the 3rd time this season, Charles Leclerc, when leading a race, won't go on to finish it.
Are you okay?
I cannot get throttle.
Now it's 0%.
No!
It's my fault, and if I keep doing mistakes like this, then I deserve to not win the championship.
Quite a mixture out there, actually, of what they think is the right strategy.
Leclerc is about a tenth of a second closer to George Russell, going into the DRS zone, and down he goes around the outside. Charles Leclerc, that was a brilliant move there. Ferrari are coming out into the pits. Charles Leclerc being told to box to go on to the hard compound tyre.
Wow, that's brave based on how it's been going with everybody else.
They go wheel to wheel. Verstappen goes a bit deep, but he makes that overtake stick. Have Ferrari made a bit of a blunder? I've heard Ferrari saying Leclerc to box.
They've got to. He's just falling backwards. All the stories are being written for tomorrow about Ferrari's strategy again.
Max Verstappen comes home to win. That Ferrari debrief is going to be long and probably contentious.
Oh my god, the hard work. So bad. That's why I said that I wanted to stay on the medium as long as possible.
Max Verstappen woke up this morning starting 10th on the grid, not expecting victory, potentially expecting Charles Leclerc to close the gap at the top of the standings. He's now 80 points clear, Martin.
That's a 3-race advantage with 9 races to go.